Good morning, Stiffler Manufacturing here, everybody. We have once again been restricted by Facebook. We are no longer recommendable to be found. Again, the last time they did this to us, we had wished the United States Marine Corps a happy birthday and told military, active guard, and reserve that they could receive a 10% discount on our products. And they did that for 7 months, and so now they've done it again after we shared a post with the Firearms Policy Coalition, and our statement was simply 2A is the way. There was no depiction of firearms, there was no depiction of weapons. It was a news headline, and they said that we are now restricted for that, for reposting a news headline from the Firearms Policy Coalition. Additionally, they restricted another post after we had paid for an ad that used the same verbiage as the ad. So they were okay with taking our money, but they still restricted us anyway. So if you have any illusions about Facebook being an advocate for freedom of speech, they are not. Do not fool yourself on that. It is a constant battle for any Second Amendment content creator or business. And so we are now having to try and reach out to them again because their platform almost discourages you from reaching out. They have no way to explain the situation. They have no way for you to reference rules. For example, Facebook's exact rule is that you can post about firearms and parts and accessories if you are a registered business, retail store, online retail website. You can post about your product. We are all that. We have a brick and mortar machine shop, and we have an online retail store. We meet their qualifications to post about our product. Unfortunately, Facebook's bot/AI and their staff never seem to get that. We have no way of explaining it to them through the Facebook app. And when talking to people who've gone to SHOT Show and GunCon and likely coming up with the GOA goals, many content creators and businesses all have similar complaints. And even when it's just posts like headlines, you're sharing information, news, political advocacy. They are clearly targeting people that are proponents of the Second Amendment. So Facebook is playing a politics game. And sometimes I wonder if GOA or FPC will eventually make Meta its legal target someday. Hey, TGG, what's going on? Gun guys in the chat. Yep, it's a fight every day, and it is absolutely frustrating. We had a good live last night, with a group of guys, Magazine Magic, Poppy the Gun Guy, Dust Cover Actual, RTT Guns and Gear, and we had Red Dawn Readiness in there for a minute. All, Second Amendment content creators, all proponents, some competition shooters, veterans, and Facebook, Instagram, Threads, they attack us all. So definitely just be out there sharing, liking, subscribing to all of these content creators and other gun content creators to build what we started calling the two-way wall. You've got to beat the algorithm. You've got to build a wall again around two-way content creators, because it is some serious advocacy. Not saying advocacy. It is some serious political hate against us all for what we do, what we advocate, what we train with, what we try to sell. It is a culture war of sorts. EDC, what's going on? We've been banned from, or not banned, we've been restricted on Facebook again. We are no longer recommendable, so people have to manually search for us. So our posts, only our followers can see them. But even then, that might be restricted as well. So you might have to manually check our page. And since Instagram falls under that Meta umbrella, that's possibly following. Thank you, EDC. It's greatly appreciated. I figured I'd tell you guys on the morning drive off to work. You get to see that Arizona sunrise. But, you know, go out there, support 2A content creators where you can. Even if all it is just a simple like, sub, comment. You don't have to buy nothing. Oh, feed those metrics. And then if all of a sudden you stop hearing from a guy for a while, you stop hearing from one of your creators, go check on them manually. You're going to have to search for them. They might have been banned, shadow banned, restricted, what have you. So pop in on them directly once in a while. And we've appealed all 3 of the actions they sent us this morning. I guess they did it late last night while we were asleep. Go figure. And one of them they have already denied immediately, and that is us being recommended. So we've had to appeal the other 2 posts. The one post is about our 4th of July sale, which is already passed, which they took money for. They took money for the ad that we ran, but now they've restricted the post. And then another one was sharing a post from the Firearms Policy Coalition, which is just a news headline and then a guy dancing below. There's no firearms, there's no weapons, there's no, kits, no parts. There's no illicit imagery in there whatsoever. So that is clearly politically targeted. Well, they definitely have trash in them. But I'm going to get around him. He's going a smidge too slow. Probably vehicle weight. There we go. Oh man, the sun's kind of blaring it out there a bit, but look at that mountain. Beautiful Arizona. Sometime I'll have to drive by the Air Force graveyard and show you guys that. We got that out here. It is cool. Really? They don't have a weight limit. That's wild. Thank you, EDC. And I might do another live where I just go and invite in, it looks like on Instagram I can take in 4 people, or no, 3 people, 4 including myself. And then on YouTube I can take 1 person, but I might start doing lives and just bringing in gun content creators who are willing and like, hey man, how is social media affecting you? Because that was apparently a big issue that people were talking about at GunCon. Hey, Facebook is doing this. Hey, Instagram is doing this. Hey, Threads is doing this. YouTube is doing this. Like, how do we get around all of this? And the funny thing is, in many of the cases, so for example, we got banned on Reddit for the same reason. We're a business. We're a registered business in the state of Arizona. We're a brick and mortar machine shop. We have an online retail store. Per their rules, we're allowed to post about our product. But Reddit banned us and there was no recourse. There's no way to really appeal it. There's no way to explain the situation. It is what it is, and they break their own rules. They say you can do this, but then they ban you for whatever they feel like. So, make no mistake, social media is not a friend of the Second Amendment, or even the First Amendment. They're not a friend of free speech and owning firearms. for your own protection, for the protection of the country, your family, your property. So we use social media. It's a good tool for all of us to communicate, for all of us to show stuff off, show off our products, organize. But any day they could just restrict you because they feel like it, and it's some either staffer with an agenda, or maybe it's Facebook's hidden policy. But they will eventually come after all of us regarding our Second Amendment content creation. Or if you're a business about products that you're trying to push. Oop, that's a dead coyote. Yeah, see, the whole AI bot system isn't even perfect. People are getting banned or restricted, and it's not even detecting things properly. It's completely wild. Though I will admit, last night it was crazy. I had to delete the post for Facebook because you never freaking know. But last night on Instagram, I did not know Instagram allowed us to hold firearms because I'm so used to YouTube's rules where you can't. So I just presumed. So several of us got in there, strap check, show off what we're showing off. And in typical Arizona fashion, I decided to show off a old cowboy revolver because why not? You know, Pat, we probably could. And I should probably reach out to maybe John Crumb News. He seems to have some experience in dealing with them. We have reached out to their, their support and appeals email addresses, as well as using the platform. So we'll see what happens from there. But that's, if we end up going dark, just completely going off Facebook, check out our other platforms. Like, obviously, we're here on YouTube. We're also on Instagram. We are on Threads, but again, those are all meta. We are on Rumble to a degree. We just repost our videos from YouTube to Rumble. Really should do more Rumble work. We are also on Twitter, Truth Social, and Blue Sky, though we don't do as much on there, and there is a lot less presence that we can find. Twitter, for example, is very pay-to-play. They want you to pay for your account to start getting more people to see it. So unless manually people go to your account, that's a struggle. I imagine Truth Social is much the same way, and then Blue Sky, there's really almost no Second Amendment presence on that platform. Oh yeah, he mentions having some experiences with social media and restricting stuff. I may have to pick his brain if I get a chance. Oh yeah. And we actually had to, we lost our old link platform. We used Linktree. And the funny thing is, Linktree allowed us to have a shop. So we could redirect people to our website. So we could show off our slides on the Linktree so they could see all of our other social media links, our stores, our eBay page. And they could go, oh, hey, I can see all the slides right here, the prices, the colors, whatever. So when we went to update that, because it had been like that for a year. So for a whole year, all of our gun slides are just right up there on there. And we go to update some pricing and add some new images because we took better photos and new models. And all of a sudden we get like 50 notifications that's just like, your post is not allowed on our platform. Your account is now banned. And they used all, because every single change we made, just updating the prices, changing a photo, adding a new product, used every single instance of that as a violation. And it was like, you committed 50 violations, and you look at it's all within like a minute of each other. And it's like, what the and they offered no recourse to fix it. I was like, okay, we'll just take the shop down off Linktree. We can still use, the platform. Everyone can still get to our social media and whatnot. And nope, outright banned. So Linktree, if any of you use those, they are not Second Amendment friendly. They are not 2A business friendly. So we went over to Link Bio for a little bit. We have a Shorby little link, but it looks like they've switched to we have to pay for anybody to actually really see it. So right now, Link Bio has all of our stuff in it, even our stuff to Delta Team Tactical and RB Tactical Market over on eBay that sell our slides. Might try and pop in some other websites that have our slides too, so everyone can just kind of see who's got what. But hopefully they end up being okay with it. We're not using their shop. They have a shop option. We've learned our lesson there. In case policies change, screw that. Hey, have a good one, Pat. Thanks for popping in. Oh, beautiful morning. The weather's nice. It's only 82 degrees at 6:30 in the morning. I wonder if I shouldn't have used that Second Amendment hashtag in the title. Seems like I'm getting a little limited this morning. That's okay. But yeah, that's what's going on. We've appealed it. We've emailed them. We'll see what happens. More than likely, just Facebook is becoming less and less of a page that we can really use. And, you know, which sucks because there's a few cool groups on there. Like All Glock Clones Welcome, great group of guys. People who are brand new to it. They're getting good advice. People are sharing, you know, their builds and ideas, and it's pretty awesome. So it sucks that we're probably going to lose access to some of those groups and those people eventually, but is what it is. Don't really use Threads all that much. It's kind of a pain compared to other platforms. Plus only the single use of category. It's kind of annoying. Morning half empty. Thanks for joining us. We have been restricted on Facebook again. That's kind of what we're talking about here. We shared something about from the Firearms Policy Coalition. No guns in the imagery whatsoever. But that's not okay, apparently, according to Facebook, sharing anything from FPC. And then they restricted our 4th of July sale well after 4th of July. And after we had spent ad money on it. I'm like, okay, so you approved the ad money and that verbiage, but then you restrict our post after the fact. Like, what the hell? It's okay when we're spending money, but now it's not. Good times. Oh, there we are. Riding behind a vet. Oh, if I'd left a little bit earlier, well, I guess then some of you wouldn't be here right now, but could have seen the sunrise. Should have left a little earlier. Oh well. It's still nice out. Though it's still 82 degrees at frickin' 6:30 in the morning. The other day it was over 90. So yeah, back to the Facebook restrictions and whatnot. Just if you have 2A content creators that you like, businesses that you like, follow them, like their stuff, share their stuff, and, you know, do it on all of their platforms. You know, because you never know if they go dark on one, that you'll be able to find out what happened on the others. So like right now, we're restricted towards being found on Facebook, right? We can't be recommended as a page. So you have to manually find us. So we pop over on YouTube, and we'll pop over on Instagram, and, you know, wherever else, and we'll tell people what happened. So you got to have, and especially if you're a content creator or a business, you have to have multiple platforms for that reason. Because you never know when all of a sudden the Facebook overlords are going to decide, yeah, we don't like your post today. Oh, I'm getting over here on this side of town a lot quicker. Traffic's not bad today. Surprising, because we should be at like work traffic. Oh, gas went up. But it was so nice at $2.70 a gallon. Realistically, not nice. I would love to go back to $2 a gallon, but that ship has sailed. We are never getting that again. Oh yeah, exactly. They'll take the money. They just don't want the, like, as soon as it's done, as soon as you're done paying them, boom, restricted. Which is hilarious. Funny thing is, they'd never try this shit with like Glock or Smith & Wesson or Ruger, because they know they just have their attorneys on them. And I was like, I'd have to go out and hire an attorney and then go through a long process of getting my ass whooped in court. The High Point King. I don't know, FE Ordnance wants us potentially to make a slide for High Point. I saw his video where he's talking to the High Point rep, and I don't know. He seems a little interested. Though I wonder if we could do it, because I mean they're using what is that zinc alloy called? Zameta, something like that. Zamank. I don't remember. Either way. An issue with it would be the weight, right? So, for proper cycling. Let's go grab some breakfast real quick. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Just a quick telling you all. I'm gonna go get a frickin' breakfast burger and some coffee. But that's all it is for me this morning. Just telling you, hey, Facebook sucks, and they're gonna ban us all eventually. So fight as long and as hard as you can. Stay 2A, everybody.